Trumpets, get ready. 2, 3, and 1.
Good evening, families, friends, and graduates. To ensure a respectful and proper commencement ceremony occurs this evening, all students still remain under policy J25 for the purpose of this graduation ceremony. This policy will be enforced to its fullest extent as graduation remains a school function. No tobacco, alcohol, or profanity is allowed at any time. All visitors attending this graduation are asked to conduct themselves as ladies and gentlemen. Any individual deemed to be a detriment or who interferes with the conduct of the graduation ceremonies will be addressed by the school administration and will be removed from this event. Now, please stand for the presentation of colors.
Good evening. I am Christian Demir Gist. Please join us in the recitation of the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We thank you for being here with us tonight. Do enjoy our commencement ceremony. Please be seated.
Good evening, Capitol High School class of 2021, family, and friends. My name is Mr. Bailey, and I'm the principal of Capitol High School. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our 32nd Capitol High School commencement ceremony. Mr. Ryan White, Kanawha County Board member, will be our first speaker of the evening. Please join me in giving him a warm welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Bailey. It is great to be with you on this celebration of an important milestone of the students of the class of 2021 of Capitol High School. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Tom Williams and the entire Kanawha County Board, I want to congratulate the Capitol High School class of 2021 for this important accomplishment. First, I would like to acknowledge that this class has in particular persevered through some tough times. I'm sure you will never forget that your COVID year, when school was either out or frequently on again and off again due to the pandemic, it made for an interesting senior year, I'm sure. Also, I know how hurt this community was with the loss of KJ, who was like a brother to many of you and should be here graduating today with you. It's been a very challenging couple of years, but there is also much to look forward to. We are excited and proud that you have achieved this important step in your educational career. As a famous talk show host once said, education is the key to unlocking the world, a passport to freedom. We hope you will continue to advance your education so that you will be best able to give back to your community and make the world a better place for all to live. As you know, our state and county are losing population, and it is my firm belief that your educational experience could help provide the answer to help revitalize our state by creating jobs for our community. I hope that you will highly consider being a part of the solution that our state so desperately needs, which I believe will come from the youth that choose to stay here. Having said that, we also want to thank the moms, dads, family members, friends, teachers, faculty members, and school service personnel who have been so instrumental in giving you the tools and support necessary to achieve this success. Your continued involvement and encouragement in the education of these students was so important in making sure each of these students was able to achieve this milestone. You should be very proud of your hard work along with the hard work of the students on this exciting day of celebration. I know I will be a very proud papa when I watch my sons and daughter walk across this very floor when they graduate as members of the Capitol High School class of 2030, 2032, and 2037. We are great that each of you see the inherent value of education and its importance to ensuring a sustainable country, state, and community. Thank you for allowing me to join in this celebration and enjoy the ceremony.
Good evening. My name is Ryan Carter. I'm an assistant principal at Capitol High School. I have the pleasure of introducing a young woman who has carried a 4.33 GPA and is graduating with high honors. She has been a member of the Student Council for the last 4 years and a 2-year member of the National Honor Society. She's also our class vice president. This young woman is a graduate of the Governor's School for the Arts as well as a West Virginia Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership alumni. She is also a student coordinator for the American Red Cross and has been selected as a Sidney E. Frank Scholar. She is attending Brown University in the fall and will major in neuroscience on a track for pre-med. She is a daughter of Miss Erin Massey from Charleston, West Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to announce Miss Olivia Harris Massey.
Friends, family, faculty, and fellow graduates, it is my honor to greet you to the celebration of the Capitol High School graduating class of 2021. The day we began our journey of high school was the day I met you all. I was the new kid entering an unfamiliar place, with no idea of what to do, who to talk to, or how to get to my classes in Egypt. I found myself uncomfortable in the unknown. Thinking back on it now, it is difficult to imagine this uncomfortable feeling. These past 4 years have given me nothing short of an opportunity for growth that I would not have had if not for enduring an uncomfortable beginning to high school. I quickly found comfort in the many things Capitol had to offer. I found comfort in that freshman year gym class where some of my greatest friendships were formed. I found comfort in student council, where though we could never agree on a class shirt color, we always made the most of Spirit Week. I found comfort in being uncomfortable. This is where we all are right now, facing discomfort again as we enter the world as the new kid, only we aren't kids anymore. We have each grown into remarkable individuals with kind hearts and innovative ideas on how to make the world a better place. It is in discomfort that we find a way to grow, to evolve. I want to leave you with this, a quote by M. Scott Peck, 20th century psychiatrist and author. "The truth is that our finest moments are most likely to occur when we are feeling deeply uncomfortable, unhappy, or unfulfilled. For it is only in such moments, propelled by our discomfort, that we are likely to step out of our ruts and start searching for different ways or truer answers." Thank you.
Good evening and welcome. My name is Daniel Ramazan, and I'm an assistant principal at Capitol High School. Tonight, I have the honor of introducing a student who is a highest honor graduate with a GPA of 4.5. She was a president of the National Honor Society and an officer in the Spanish Club. As a result of all of her achievements, she'll be attending the University of Memphis in the fall and majoring in hospitality management. She is the daughter of Charlie and April Sigmund. I'm very proud and honored to introduce Bailey Catherine Sigmund.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2021. This evening, we celebrate our accomplishments and recognize the individuals who helped us achieve them. I'd like to welcome all parents, mentors, and teachers who have supported us in this journey to graduation. And a special welcome to Board of Education member, Mr. Ryan White. Thank you, parents, for your dedication over the years. You've looked out for our education and well-being for longer than we can remember, and always made sure we had the resources that we need, and for that we are grateful. Thank you, teachers, for all your efforts in ensuring we receive a valuable education. For the last 4 years, we've been your students, but tonight we become graduates. As the president of National Honor Society, I would like to remind you all of the pillars of NHS going into the future. The values of leadership, scholarship, service, and character have been instilled in us by the individuals we surround ourselves with, and in turn teach to others. For all of those who have pushed us and supported us throughout our lives, we thank you and welcome you to this event you helped create. We will take the values we learned from you of commitment, determination, and hard work into our future with us. This past year was difficult, but you all made sure to give us memorable moments and include us in all school events, whether online or in person. The sense of normalcy you strive to provide for us will not be forgotten. Please enjoy this ceremony and know we recognize your continuous support and look to you when we recall how we made it here. Thank you.
Good evening, class of 2021. Before giving my final remarks to the class of 2021, I'm very honored to announce the winners of 3 of the most prestigious scholarships that we give out each year at Capitol High School. The John K. Clendenin Scholarship, the Jack D. Woolwine Scholarship, and the Bob Scott Memorial Scholarship. First, I would like to announce the recipient of the John K. Clendenin Scholarship Fund Essay Contest. This essay contest is to honor the memory of John K. Clendenin, former principal of Capitol High School. He was a dedicated educator who touched the lives of thousands of young people as a teacher and as a principal. When Mr. Clendenin was principal of Capitol High School, he ended the morning announcements by saying, "Everyone is someone at Capitol High School." He believed in treating everyone equally with respect and kindness. He challenged each of us to embrace life, celebrate diversity, and treat others how we would like to be treated. Mr. Clendenin's legacy as an educator continues in an annual scholarship in the sum of $1,000 to a graduating Capitol High School senior who writes the most outstanding essay on the topic, making everyone feel like someone. I am honored to announce the recipient of our 2021 John K. Clendenin Scholarship Fund Essay Contest, Miss Danielle Thomas. I would also like to announce the recipient of the 2021 Jack D. Woolwine Memorial Scholarship. Mr. Woolwine was head football coach of the Cougars from 2001 to 2009, and he guided his teams to 6 appearances in the Class AAA state football playoffs. Prior to becoming head coach, Mr. Woolwine had been an assistant for the Capital team since the school opened in 1989. Each year, the Jack D. Woolwine Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a senior football player who demonstrates character, perseverance, and hard work on the football field and beyond. Please join me in honoring this year's recipient, Christopher Allen Crowder. Last but not least, I would like to announce the second ever Bob Scott Music Scholarship. Mr. Bob Scott was the first band director at Capitol High School, a position that he held for 22 years. Perhaps the greatest challenge of Mr. Scott's career was consolidating the bands from Stonewall Jackson High School and Charleston High School to form the pride of Capitol High. Throughout his illustrious career, Mr. Scott collected multiple awards and recognitions, and in 2018, Mr. Scott was inducted into the West Virginia Marching Band Hall of Fame. In the fall of 2019, after we lost Mr. Scott, his family established a foundation that will award an annual scholarship of $1,000 to a graduating senior from the Capitol High School Band. Please join me in honoring the second recipient of the Bob Scott Music Scholarship, Sarah Marie Tita. Let's give them a big round of applause. So graduates, once again, good evening. I'm honored and proud to be speaking to you for the final times as your high school principal. First, I want to congratulate each and every member of the graduating class of 2021. It's still hard to believe that last Friday was the first time that we met as a group, and tonight makes only the second time. So let's try to enjoy every moment that we have together this evening. I'm going to open with a quote from Fred Rogers. In times of stress, the best thing we can do for each other is to listen with our ears and our hearts and be assured that our questions are just as important as our answers. So seniors, I could stand up here and I could tell you about how crazy this year has been, and we could reference all of the challenges that we've all talked about over and over and over again. However, there's no need for me to say all of that because we all lived through this together. Kendra Cherry identifies 6 basic types of emotions that have an effect on human behavior. I'm going to read these emotions off to you, and as I do this, I want you to reflect on some of your own personal memories over the last few years. Think about times when you were happy, sad, fearful, disgusted, angry, and surprised. I'm sure that each of you sit there with associated unique memories that I shared with you. If you're like me, your emotions have been all over the map during this past year. We've had the surprise of school being shut down for quarantine. We've had the fear of returning to a large group. We've had the happiness of prom and awards. And we've also experienced the sadness that occurs with the loss of a family member, a teacher, a colleague, a student, or a classmate. So as you move forward to this next chapter of your lives, I do not want you to forget this emotional roller coaster. Instead, I want you to use these experiences of the last year to prepare yourself for all of life's obstacles that it has in store for you. Trust me, there will be many. So with all that being said, you have successfully completed the graduation requirements for Kanawha County Schools and the state of West Virginia. And for that accomplishment, I congratulate you. Graduates, I wish you the best, and I know that you will always represent Capital High School and your families in the best manner possible. Once a Cougar, always a Cougar. Now, at this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our featured speaker, Miss Mira Menon Hartman. Mira is the daughter of Frank and Lotta Menon. During Mira's time at Capital High School, she earned a cumulative GPA of 4.8, the highest honor graduate. While a student at Capital, she was student body president her senior year. She was also freshman, sophomore, and junior years, she was class president. Mira was a member of the Quiz Bowl team, Key Club, National Honor Society, and theater. Additionally, she also served as the team captain on our Capital High School lacrosse team. Mira plans to attend Reed College, a liberal arts school in Portland, Oregon, or to pursue creative writing, philosophy, and Spanish. So join me in putting your hands together to give Mira a nice, warm welcome. It's all yours.
If your parents ever asked you, "What did you learn today?" consider that when you recited a fact, what you truly comprehended was how to satisfy their questions. Since the inception of public education, you've mastered how to propitiate, pacify, and preserve a system that churns out children not to realize their individuality, but to serve their captor's vision. Congratulations on reaching this milestone. I genuinely mean that. Each one of you, in your own way, has sacrificed something to be here. Now, let it serve as credibility to dismantle false idols of authority. Let it bring you opportunity, like how changing when my shorts were too short, shutting up and saving face put me on this stage. So, instead of filling your ears with propaganda, I'll ask, what did we learn? The female anatomy impairs male concentration. The solution to pollution is dilution, and wearing a do-rag poses a threat to the safety of this institution. Let me be clear that this is not a criticism of capital alone, but a system at large, one that depends on our submission, assumes gratitude for my position, renders students subservient, inhibits unordinary development, and condemns any concepts contrary to their mission. To receive a high school education, you need only check boxes, satisfy statistics, refrain from understanding logistics. The story goes that when, like a wave at its peak, there is a surge of hesitation as to whether or not this system truly cares about education, they break that swell with an elaborate illusion, crushed by the gravity of delusion, by tried and untrue notions like, regardless of background, this institution is the great equalizer. Yet some are cut so deeply, lacerated by inequity, then ridiculed when they don't show up and perform on par with students receiving 8 hours of sleep and a car. This lie is one of thousands. So waves crash on the shore of understanding, to be pulled back to the embrace of their inaccuracy, right where they want you, in the coercive sea of a society plagued with sameness, tasked with duplicating itself, to promote one path to success. Well, that's their perception, steps defined in their head and defied by Malcolm X, Quentin Tarantino, Leonardo DiCaprio. Even the course of icons involves self-reliance, pathfinding, rule defiance, like how this speech obviously contrasts the expectation that I would have nothing but kind words for a culture that shows little kindness, that I would soldier on for them, maybe even recruit enthusiasm, murmur spirited sentiments, muster vapid sentences. At the conclusion of 720 days, at the closure of our curriculum, at the commencement of our unconfined lives, we have learned that as long as you depend on society's provision of definitions, you will never think freely. Decide between empty accolades and autonomy. Choose whose voice you value. Is it your own, or is it that of an enslaving entity? Choose which path to follow. Is it trodden with footprints, the oppressive remnants of millions marched blindly, reality just around the bend? Or is it a blank plane of liberation, awareness in every direction? You had to assimilate to make it. But now, speak your own language. Thank you.
Good evening. I am Angela S. Cruikshank, Assistant Principal for Curriculum and Instruction. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Christian Demir Gist, Capitol High School Senior Class President and High Honor Graduate with a cumulative GPA of 4.4. Additionally, he has represented our school in theater, student council, National Honor Society, captains of both the lacrosse and football teams, receiving all state recognitions. Most recently, Christian represented the Capitol High School faculty, staff, and student body as he had the privilege of introducing the First Lady of the United States, Dr. Jill Biden, at Capitol High School. Christian will attend Columbia University to major in political science. He is the son of Miss Crystal Reeves of Charleston, West Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, again, it is my honor and privilege to present to you Mr. Christian Demir Gist, Senior Class President.
As our first speaker noted, we are propelled by our discomfort. Frankly, this was the most discomforting year of my life, and I know the same to be true for the entire senior class. Not because of the pandemic, nor the fact we are attending college next year, nor senioritis, but because of multiple issues accumulating over time. Quarantine stripped away our summer. The pandemic split the student body into thirds with e-learning, virtual, and in-person school. Sports were shut down or the seasons were cut short. Lastly, we lost peers who were like family. Up until last spring, our minds may have led us to believe that life was similar to an elevator, dropping some off, letting some in, and predictably carrying us to each floor. For our graduating class, the elevator shut down and we had no choice but to take the stairs. Many of us felt abandoned. We were used to life being planned, so when this unscheduled event occurred, our eyes could not dilate in the darkness quickly enough. It swallowed our certainty and surrounded us to the point we could not see the stairs ahead. Each move forward required a blind step into the unknown. There was not any advice available from older siblings, parents, or grandparents, since these events were unprecedented. Hoping for a brighter future, many took a leap of faith by reaching out to guide others. One by one, we grasped onto the railing and reached a foot out into the abyss. After each landing, a common question clouded our minds. Am I making the right decisions? It seemed as if no one could find the answer to that question, but perhaps no answer was needed. By this time, we had already adapted to living in the unknown. Inching our way up without knowing what was next became an everyday task. As we climbed, the darkness that concealed our view of the stairs became less intimidating. Today, we approach the precipice. We all wonder what comes next. However, it is not a matter of what, it is a matter of how we face what comes next. Last fall, a majority of us were not fighters. We were naive, with no real comprehension of how unfair life could be. We could have stayed at the bottom of that dark staircase, having our view consumed with pessimism. Instead, we persevered and forged a path out of the darkness that others can follow. Emboldened and strengthened, we now manifest new paths and mount uncharted towers. As a result of conquering this challenging climb and finding comfort in our discomfort, there are now scholars among us who will change the world. Although we are no longer students here at Capitol High, our story will live on through the graduates after us. Our identity as Cougars will stay with us forever as we charge headfirst into life. After all, once a Cougar, always a Cougar. Thank you.
On behalf of Principal Larry D. Bailey, it is my privilege, duty, and responsibility to offer the following formal certification statement. The members of the 32nd graduating class of Capitol High School assembled here this evening, having completed the course of study prescribed by the Board of Education, are now entitled to their diplomas. These diplomas are given by the order of the Board of Education in and for the District of Kanawha County Schools in Charleston, West Virginia, this Monday evening, May 24th, 2021. Principal Mr. Larry Bailey, Assistant Principals Mr. Daniel Ramazan and Mr. Ryan Carter, and I, counselors Mrs. Christy Vickers, Mrs. Shauna Phillips, Mr. Chaz Clark, and Mrs. Tanisha Poor, and the entire faculty and staff of Capitol High School, together proudly introduce to you for the presentation of their diplomas, the members of the 32nd graduating class of Capitol High School, the senior class of 2021, are now hereby declared graduates of Capitol High School.
Emma Elizabeth Adams, High Honor Graduate. Grant Hartley Alderman. Priya Aladdin. Hunter Lee Anderson. Dalen Rain Arnold. Alexia Kiera Ashley, Honor Graduate. Ariana Janae Ayers. Jaden May Banks. Christopher Lee Barb, High Honor Graduate. Annika J. Barrett, High Honor Graduate. Connor Jacob Barton. Adriana Alexandria Beatty. Joseph Dakota Bautista. Mikhail Levon Bays. China Janae Beatty, Honor Graduate. Elliot Shepard Blackwood, Highest Honor Graduate. Rosa Camille Beller. Trinity Page Blake. Sierra Sky Blankenship, Honor Graduate. David Alexander Blessing, Honor Graduate. Raylan Michelle Bowles. Deaudre Kalik Boxley. Derek Michael Edward Brand. Alexander Matthew Brandon, Destiny Ray Breckenridge. Ajane Lynette Brooks. Antonia Kiara Brown. Jalisha Janae Brown. Serenity Nada J. Nicole Brown. Jonathan Douglas Butts, Jr. Rihanna Katharana Calloway. Marissa Pauline Ann Cantley. Isabella Rose Carnamala. Aaron Michael Cart, honor graduate. Hannah Marie Cash. Skyla Blue Casto, high honor graduate. Owen Cole Cavender, honor graduate. Ian Michael Chapman. Sharia Tajane Chase. Caitlin Renee Clark. Sarah Michelle Clark. Alea Ladon Clay. Timothy Trust Clay. Brianna Michelle Koger. Ivy Lee Ashley Coleman. Tiambra Nicole Collins, honor graduate. Michael Dale Conley. Amelia Grace Connor, honor graduate. Jasmine Arwen Cook, honor graduate. Ajale Kamaya Corden. May Shantae Omnia Cornwell. Audrey Rianne Crawford. Nathaniel Cromer. Christopher Allen Crowder. Caleb Marvin Crowder. Aaliyah Renee Crozier, honor graduate.
You missed one.
Which one?
Oh, she said me. Did you get it?
Yes, I did. Olivia Grace Collip, highest honor graduate. Jaden Michael Cunningham Scott. Aaliyah Chanel Daniels. Catherine Ann Daniels. Max Hunter Darnell, high honor graduate. Felicity Nevaeh Davis. Joshua Allen Deal. Tasha Maureen Denham. Sarah Dennison Dodson. Sophia Patricia Dodson, High Honor Graduate. Zoe Rose Dorst, High Honor Graduate. Malik Lamont Dotson. Aiden Reese Dufault, Highest Honor Graduate. Roy Stanton Dooley III. Dakota Chase Earl. Kamani Ajanique Easley. Antoinette Renee Easley Wilborn. Ariana DeVay Edwards, Honor Graduate.
Jacob Paul Emerson Farrell. Victoria Elaine Fester Peffer. Stephen Daniel Fleshman II. Micah Dylan Foster, High Honor Graduate. Jashawn James Lee Allen G. Abigail Danetta Gibson. Garrett Allen Gibson, Honor Graduate. Christian Demir Gist, High Honor Graduate. Jules Michael Gaffoe, High Honor Graduate. Caden Luke Goodyear. Dejan Davaro Green. Jayla Michelle Brown. Kanisha Dawn Green. Anasia Lene Griffin. Jaden Marcellus Hairston. Alexis Leanne Hall. Kaylee Ayana Hamer. Adriana Danielle Hampton. Evan Russell Harkins, High Honor Graduate. Madison Nicole Harless. Noah Thomas Harper, Honor Graduate. Taylor Danielle Harper. Blake Walker Harris, Honor Graduate. Cody Nicholas Harrison, Honor Graduate. Mira Menon Hartman, Highest Honor Graduate. Kendall Nicole Hayes. Jamila Amjad Hasino. Destiny Ann Hyman. Zeta Rogers Hyman. Caitlin Olivia Hinkle, High Honor Graduate. Gracie Isabella Hodge. Colton Spencer Hoffman, High Honor Graduate. Richard James Holbrook. Xavier Edwin Holmes. Emma Grace Hoskins. Christopher Lee Hudson. John Lee Hudson II. James Caden Huffman. Blaze Hassan Hurlbut. Genevieve Nicole Ireland. Tevin Zachary Randy Jackson. Maya Jade Jarrett, High Honor Graduate. Chloe Elizabeth Johnson, High Honor Graduate. Shia Neve Johnson. Emily Lou Jones, High Honor Graduate. Madison Day Jones. Maya Selena Justice Jordan. Talia Brooke Jordan.
Joshua Xavier Kaiser. You ready? There wasn't one? Yeah, there was.
Who's the first kid?
Joshua was. There should be.
I don't see it. It's okay. Who's your next child? Okay. We'll have to switch that up. Okay. Sorry, because when we switched, I didn't realize we were going all the way down.
And that's the order that I did ask for that order. I didn't realize about the stage right thing. Good to go? I'm going to come over here. Good to go? We're good. All right. Mackenzie Lynn Kennedy. Aaron Michael Kessler, High Honors Graduate. Hannah Mae Kincaid, High Honors Graduate. Ryan A. Kirkpatrick. Eli Bruno Cool, Honors Graduate. Rajane Alexandria Lacey. Lanaya Nilatis Lamar. Maisie Grace Langford. Lance Leon Lanham. Rusty Hunter Lanham. Madeline Elizabeth Lark. Selena Kathleen Legg. Tracy Andrea Long, High Honors Graduate. Catherine Sue Lowe. Sona C.A. Magasuba, High Honors Graduate. Emma Grace McGee. Joshua Martinez. Olivia Harris Massey. Lanaya Jalen McBride.
Oh, I forgot.
Paige James McCracken. Zoe Marie McClanahan, highest honor graduate. Victoria Ann McGill. April Sky Meadows. Alexis Nichelle Malott, High Honors Graduate. Nevaeh Sunshine Miller. Clara Lynn Minnick. Jaden Dempsey Mitchell. Alexandria Faith Mitchell. Should be on. William Augustus Moles. Owen Jeffrey Moore, highest honor graduate. Jayla Deja Morgan. Celesta Nicole Mosley. Jacob Matthew Mullins. Sarah Grace Mullins. Abigail Rose Neal, High Honor Graduate. Angelina Amore Neal, High Honor Graduate. Keontae Kashawn Nelson. Summer Marie Newcomer, Honor Graduate. Jonathan Viet Nguyen, Highest Honor Graduate. Christina Marie Petrie. Robert Lee Petrie IV. Levi Alexander Fan. Haley Elizabeth Pickens, High Honor Graduate. Is that Robert? Bradley Ryan Pittman, Honor Graduate. Sophia Noel Pratt, High Honor Graduate.
Hold up 1 second.
What's up?
I'm sorry.
Here we do.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. OJ, yeah, OJ. Don't say my middle name, bro. That's my middle name.
I skipped the O's. That's my fault.
He skipped the
I
O's.
skipped the O's. That's my bad.
Just apologize. Say I skipped the O's.
I apologize. I skipped the O's and the P's. Sorry. You me start on my A. First graduation. Cut me some slack. Amaya Nashe Obi. Did they already go? Jade Chioma Sarah Oji. Tavion Jaquel Oliver. Lauren Haley Orchid, High Honor Graduate. Nadia Alexa Osman. Dupree James Paget. Austin Tyler Parsons, High Honor Graduate. Chloe Elizabeth Pates. Yusuf Adam Pell, High Honor Graduate. Ismaray Areli Pena. Christina Marie Petrie. Robert Lee Petrie IV. Levi Alexander Fan. Haley Elizabeth Pickens, High Honors Graduate. Oh, sorry.
That's Robbie Petrie right there.
Levi. That's Levi.
Who is it?
Levi.
Levi.
Yeah. And then Haley Pickens.
What's your name?
Haley Pickens.
Pickens.
Bradley Ryan Pittman, Honors Graduate. Sophia Noel Pratt, High Honors Graduate. Morgan Alexis Puffer.
Congrats. Just be careful. Follow them as you see them.
Mackenzie Jean Ramsey, Highest Honor Graduate. Caleb Colton Radcliffe. Keandra Ashanti Marie Reed. Shakia Nasia Rice. JC Nevea Richardson. Susanna K. Risk, High Honor Graduate. Gabriella Lynn Roach, Highest Honor Graduate. Abigail Marie Robinson, High Honor Graduate. Shaylee Jonay Robinson. Soraya Marie Rollins.
You good? You good? You good?
Anaya Hope Ross, High Honor Graduate. Luke Alexander Runke. Henry Carl Swartz. Savannah Renee Shalutta. Zachary London Shelton. Bailey Catherine Sigmund, High Honor Graduate. Georgie Pearl Sigmund Nicholson. Nolan Ryan Sloan. Allison K. Smith. Amanda Faye Smith. Heaven Merrill Smith, Honor Graduate. Reese Jackson Sorrell. Ashanti Renee Spillman, Highest Honor Graduate. Austin James David Stevens. Devonair Lee Sutton. Takaya Fashawn Taylor, High Honor Graduate. Danielle Christine Thomas, High Honor Graduate. Jadius Jai Elijah Thomas. Riley Dean Thompson. Sarah Marie Tita, Highest Honor Graduate. Toriana Grace Todd, Highest Honor Graduate. Connor Flint Toller. Karina Jade Tucker. Victor Manuel Tulu. Kyra Sage Vaughn. Davis Hampton Waski. Mark Anthony Walters. Isabella Noel White. Jerome Joseph Marcus Whitfield. Elena Nicole Wilson, honor graduate. Michael Adrian Woodson. Alexandria Joanne Wright, high honor graduate. Kamari Anan Wright. Kenny Ray Zoller Jr.
I'm going to do my thing, and do they know they're going to come up and read those names?
I'll tell them.
Okay.
You ready?
Graduates, faculty, friends, and family. At this time, we're going to recognize 5 members of our Capitol High School family that we lost this year. 2 faculty members and 3 students. I'll begin with the faculty members. Mr. Lowen was a former teacher and administrator in Kanawha County Schools for over 40 years. He had a passion for teacher and was popular amongst the students. Mr. Lowen dedicated the majority of his life to the field of education and had a passion for WVU sports. He will be missed by the Cougar family. Let's give Mr. Lowen a round of applause. Mr. Jesse Cornwell. Mr. Jesse Cornwell taught English at Capitol High School for almost 3 years. Prior to coming to Capitol, he also taught English at Valley High School. He was known for being lighthearted and having a great sense of humor. Mr. Cornwell had positive relationships with his students. Thank you to Tammy Cornwell and Amanda Summers for joining us this evening. Let's give Mr. Cornwell and his family a big round of applause. Next, we're going to present some diplomas and acknowledge the members of the 2021 class and present diplomas. I'm going to ask the counselor from each student to come to the podium, please. Ms. Vickers. No, we don't have a diploma, but I want you to read that, okay?
Patrick Bowen. Patrick was a 4-year member of the Pride of Capitol High. He was a kind young man who enjoyed anime, video games, and spending time with family and friends. Please give Patrick and his family a round of applause.
Dakota R. Jordan. Dakota attended Carver Career and Technical School as well as Capitol High School. He was an energetic young man who was easygoing and friendly. Dakota was excited about his future after high school. Let's please give Dakota and his family a round of applause. His guests, Linda Boyer, Maddie Morgan, and Chelsea Payne.
Kelvin Rovon Taylor, KJ. KJ was a popular and charismatic student who was well liked by his peers. He was a member of the Capitol High School football team as well as the basketball team. KJ had plans of playing collegiate sports after graduating high school. Everyone who had the pleasure of knowing KJ will continue to miss him dearly. Let's give KJ and his family a big round of applause.
Graduates, as a symbol of your graduation and emblematic of the significant milestone that you have achieved, in this aspect of your educational career, please move your tassels from the right side of the mortarboard to the left. We will close the 32nd Capitol High School commencement ceremony by playing Total Praise, a Capitol High School tradition. At the conclusion of Total Praise, the class of 2021 will march out. We ask that all members of the audience please remain seated until graduation administration and everyone has exited. Afterwards, we ask you to please exit promptly and take your pictures outside. We thank you, good luck, and congratulations, class of 2021.